Ah, nephew, now that you, of course, have forged a grand kingdom for our people, how long do you think it is that the Catholics will allow us to worship in peace?
I do not know, Uncle. I cannot say. They have been good to us so far. Most of our neighbors tolerate us, and our Orthodox neighbors in Bulgaria have very little problem with us as well.
Yes, but I think you forget how angry we've made Italy.
No, I haven't forgotten, but I am hoping that the conflict the King of Italy himself has with the Pope will at least give us some time. Time to gain the power we need to resist if they do turn against us.
Yes, time to build. It might be time to build, nephew. I think you are correct.
Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers like. We are here for the first time in the Kingdom of Bosnia with Nikola the Poet. We have a lot to do if we're going to unite the South Slavs, because we don't even have any claims. Just gonna... I mean, maybe we just get started, right? We don't want to go the Italy direction for a bit. Oh, no, that's not right. We're trying to change the... Maybe we should do the faith control... That's what he's already working on. Okay, so we won't be getting any claims right away. We'll just get on it. What do we got going on up here? Our son here needs a guardian. He wants a martial guardian. That's fine. Let's give him this guy, our knight. It's great. We can reinstate our accolade here. I'm not sure why it needs to be reinstated. This is our Vanguard accolade. Now, we don't have the ability to make heavy infantry right now, but we will as soon as we do. What is it that we're waiting for? It's quilted armor. Yeah. Part of me just wants to go for quilted armor, but I don't think that's the right decision since we're working on Gavelkind already. And barracks. You want this person back? Do we have anyone else in our prison? We have her. She's a zealot, so we won't be able to convert her, but we could probably... Her spouse is dead, so we could probably recruit her, marry her to someone, and then we have this guy here. He also won't convert. Let's negotiate his release for a hook. We might find a use for that at some time in the future. We're gonna need to make some money. We're gonna need to do a lot of different things. Looking at our court, we see here everything is very low. That's not surprising. Don't want to pay that much. If we move everything up to 2, that'll cost us just under a gold. Oh, we're getting a gift. Do we want to do this to put this up to 2.8 gold, or we don't want to wait? I think we're going to do this. We'll apply. Do we want to change anything here? We're at administrative court right now. I prefer that over intrigue, I think. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's some good stuff in here. Development of the capital at 7 is really good. So let's keep this. It also gives people administrator traits, which will be good in the future. Oh, but could this be at this hour? We'll take the medium-sized one. We've gained a book. It is a book about warfare. It's a court artifact. It gives 1 prestige, gives some monthly martial lifestyle experience. That's good. Our wife is pregnant. So let's apply this. That should be good for now. So we're down here. We're going to grab chivalric dominance. I also kind of want to get to loyalty and respect. We might just finish gallant. We're almost 40. That means we have a few years left. I don't know. Maybe finishing gallant is just too much. We'll think about it later. We're not going to worry about it right now. Bets on another boy. Bets on another boy. I think it's going to be another boy. I think we're going to just have boys over and over. That's just what's our life. So our heartland is effectively this part, right? This. So we should look at what we can do here. First, we're going to put our book down because we've got it, and we should. King Nikola's About Warfare. Now, we're going to need to start developing everything. Yeah, so let's just let it run now. This guy wants us to go to his grand tournament. It is a board game. We're not terrible at board games. What items are we using right now? 2 bejeweled scriptures. So Euphrasia's prayer book and a jeweled scripture. We have the Vatican Holy Stone ring. And of course the stag antlers. Everything seems to be fine. Got the new prize armor. We got this new hammer. Where are we on our faith? Yeah. I don't know if we would do this. How good is our wife at learning? Not at all. You know, we're more of a physical guy, so I think we're gonna let that pass. We'll let that one go. We don't need to go and participate in the board game. It's fine. Although it could be useful to train for a tournament, just in case it gives us strong. Well, train for 10 years. That's fine. That is fine. That's great. If we look at our sort of heartland territory, we've built nothing here. We got so much to do development-wise. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. And we probably need another source of income. You know, it can be a bit difficult to try to expand our influence out here. They want us to do a tour. A tour could be worthwhile. Now that we're a king, it might be good to do a tour. But we would kind of need money on hand to do that. Let's see what else we're doing here. We're developing, but we should probably be finishing cultural conversions, right? What do the cultures look like in the area? Okay. You know, truth be told, I don't think I'm that... like, it's that high pressure to me to push out. I wonder if we should try to increase this. I mean, the only reason to do that would be because we want to get xenophilia, but we're still many years away from being able to do that. Let's just speed this up. No need to go that slow, right? Who is this? Look at that! Another son, Danis. You want to call him Bartholomew? Let's call him Bartholomew. This guy is up there. Seems fine by me. He's bordering us inside of... This is Moravia, right? Yeah. Mystic Service. Great King Nikola, I have come here to serve you. I have traveled far and wide in my service to God, and I think that I might be of use to your court. That may be so, but to be perfectly honest, sir, I think we have enough priests already. You are welcome to stay for as long as you want, but there will be no permanent position for you here. Nah. Send him away. Don't really have any need for him, to be fair. So we're going to want to start developing in a way that gets us money. Because we need money, right? Oh, we're still working on our uncle. He needs to remember that we've done a lot of stuff that has helped his position out. Okay. What can we do? We're not really a hunter. The boars of Konjik. Although hunting a boar might be fun. Maybe we do the hunt then? Maybe a hunt would be in order? It's getting expensive. This is where the boar sighting is. It's there. It's like super expensive now. But I mean, that's just the way it goes. It's like 140 gold. Which means we need to work on our income because we're not making enough income to match the prices of things anymore. Sun is giving us this modest gemstone, eh? Father, look what I found. Ah, it's a gemstone. What do you think of it? Have you looked into it at all? Read anything about it in your books? Well, all the boys think that it's some kind of amethyst or some kind of precious gem, but I'm relatively certain that it is just clear amber. Do you remember from your reading what amber is? Yes, it is hardened tree sap. Still valuable, but much more interesting because it's unusual, I think. I agree, my son. I think I'm going to let him study it in hopes that it gives him a better education outcome. I think that's a good idea. I mean, we are teaching him... They're okay. Oh, we have lost a knight. Okay, our priest is now ready. We don't have money for claims. Really. But we're going to need a lot of claims if we're going to start pushing hard here. How do we feel about our development here? 12. Probably still worth going up at least a little bit more. We'll definitely see how that goes into the future. So we build a quarry here, right? And I think we're also going to build a quarry here if we can. I think we are able to build a quarry here. It's hill forts. Oh, that's weird. No, there's no quarry here. I would have thought. What is this, this hill forts? Quarries are only in mountains, I guess? So yeah, we can build hill farms, though, which are good. Yeah, okay. Hill farms are good. So we'll think about that once we get back up to 80. Build some hill farms. I'm gonna keep pushing our development out. Let's look at the development map and see how well we're doing. Oh, my aunt has been taken prisoner. That's interesting. It's not really our responsibility though, so let's see. If we look at development, they're actually starting to be pretty developed for this area. I mean, we're not doing that great. Like there's an 11 right there. But we have a 12 and we're starting to push out better, right? Oh, we'll keep pushing it up because that's the best way to push it out, right? Is to make our central area as developed as possible so that it pushes its pressure into the areas around. Lowly peasants. So this is my 11-year-old son. He's about to become arrogant. I think we're gonna push him to be compassionate. I think that's better. Is there anything we can do to alleviate our stress? No, not at all. Not even in the least. We're a little stuck. Sway religious convictions. Alright, I can try to make a convincing argument. I think I'm just gonna keep to the diplomatic niceties here. He's wiser than we are. Batich comes of age, so he's got a 4-star learning education. They grow up so fast. Dropped to a 15, but he did really well. That's good. That's good. Probably his wife also does well. She wants to be a steward. Her mother will be a good teacher for her for that. That's good, because a wife who's a good manager of domain is a very powerful and useful asset. Let's go up here. Change that out. Feel like the relationship between our grandmother's house and our house is basically gone at this point. There's very little of it left. We look at our father. This is our only brother, our only uncle other than Milovan, who's still around. He's getting old though, so he may not be alive when this happens. Still 3 years away. Yeah, he could be dead by then. And if he's dead by then, well, it's just that's just what happens, right? Take this. I think we hit household guards. Let's look at our knights as a whole. Our lowest knight is a 10. We don't accept knights under 8. Let's just make sure this is all right. Forbidding all of these. And while it runs in the background, let's see if we can look for people who are unmarried. So we're looking for an adult, we're looking for female, and we're looking for unmarried. And we are looking for our court. Why are you imprisoned? How did this happen? Who is at war with who? So you're trying to take this, eh? This Vlach guy here? I mean, there's nothing about this situation that I like. I'll tell you that. Why is my I think we're just gonna take the stress down, to be fair. I don't think we're gonna make anything formal out of that visit. But why are you in prison? Why is my uncle in prison? Why, uncle, are you in prison? You're my doctor. Who has you? You? How did you even get there? It's 20 gold. I need him back. He's my doctor. Please continue with your work, my uncle. I need you to do your job. It's like super important. I don't like how this is gonna mess things up though. Old Slavic ring fort. In Pagalinia, there is an abandoned old ring fort built generations ago by some unknown Slavic tribe. We do not know whether the tribe migrated elsewhere, were defeated by their enemies, or assimilated into the current population. Anyway, although the fort is not in the best state, it is not hard to imagine what it was like in its heyday. Modest compared to some of the grandeur fortifications in other parts of the world, yes, but an effective defensive structure that would protected whichever Slavic tribe dwelt here. More importantly, given the fort's earth and wooden ramparts are still fairly strong, the fort could be usable again with some renovation. Yes, we need more defenses in the region. So 15 years of better defenses. I don't think we're going to be spending money on that. We need to be working on economic savings. A new relaxing hobby. Every now and then, when I wander the countryside, I come across some wild songbirds. These little creatures flutter to and fro and perch on branches of trees and rocks as they sing their delightful songs. I found this strangely enjoyable diversion when I encounter the creatures, and hearing their singing helps me gain a sense of peace. Perhaps I should do this more regularly to relax. Interesting. So we can listen to songbirds as a decision. It does take a little prestige away from us. I think we'll do that. So we have a decision. Listen to wild songbirds. Costs 25 gold. It's a lot, but it's fun to do these things to see. Let's... I think we need the money. And our stress is pretty good right now. So we'll try it when we have more stress, right? Yeah, for sure. Oh, war down here. Oh, war all over the place. So we can exchange hostage with the king of... So you... I don't feel that's good for me. I don't know how that's gonna go. But my hope is that it'll go well. So this... Oh. He doesn't serve as a knight. Why? He's my personal champion. He does... I mean, he's old, but he's still a good knight. Why would we not expect him to fight, right? Oh, he got pushed out. Probably because we have better. Right? Yeah. I mean, we only replaced a 15. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Get back in there, man. You don't need to retire. You're an excellent knight. There won't be any wars probably before you're dead, to be fair. Like... Your time is coming to an end. It's still 2 years before the next possible war, so... There's that. Alright, we've constructed our stone quarries. Hopefully we can save up to like 90 or some. Where our soldiers are all placed. Good. Oh, no. He died. Well, that's the end of that claim, which means if we go over to the... There's really very little else we can chase after, right? I mean, we could still give it to our uncle. You want that, and you... I have literally no idea where this is. This is like nowhere near here. Way over there, alright. Well, we'll see how it goes. Go to his son. Let's look at what's happening here. Every single one of my people is better at the work they're doing than you as an alternative. I think we're gonna have to try to work on you like we were working on your father. Why do I have a revoked title reason for you? Oh, I have a claim to the to the county, but not the Banite, which is really weird since it's the same literal thing. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to stop his war. I could try to give him a poem. That might work out in our favor. It's not a high chance to impress him with a poem. Alright, we'll just continue to sway him. Loss of interest will make him chaste. He's trying to become a diplomat. Chaste makes you good at learning, but not at diplomacy. Vengeful's not great. Stubborn is an okay trait. Honestly, I think chaste is fine for him. That's fine. The Mouse's Lawsuit. I had an odd dream last night. I was on a boat and horrified to find the ship's captain was a mouse. I protested this, for it made no sense. Yet somehow the mouse, which had a greedy and disagreeable personality, took me to some sort of court. There, the judge ruled in favor of the mouse. How could the judge rule in the favor of some mouse over King Nikola? Before anything else could happen, however, I woke up in a sweat. What a strange dream it was. The dream was telling me to be a better ruler. Dreamed of a lawsuit by a mouse. Okay. The mouse will never be more powerful than me. It's fine. I'll try to become a better ruler. I'm not sure exactly how I would do that. So, an alliance with you. This is on the march. I mean, if I do an alliance with him, I lose the possibility of taking his title from him, right? He won't do it anyway. I don't think I want to take his title from him is the thing. I have no motivation in that direction. So we'll just leave that. We'll just try to make him change his mind by swaying him. Which we're literally not doing. So, let's do that. On the march. This will be an exciting search. Yes, let's do that. Let's figure out where all these soldiers have gone. Approaching the watering hole, so... Water stores leaked while we were on the move, so they lost their water and they can go, just get home, Sergeant. I do not care anymore. No. If this is the only way, so if I help carrying water, then the search will continue. We will do it. We're not too proud to help carry the water like that. When my outriders brought news of the little encampment, I did not expect to find soldiers still practicing their battle formations. It seems that Mihailo took it upon himself to continue the field exercises while waiting for word from the main army. His troops line up neatly as I ride up. These are not the orders I gave. These were not the orders I gave. On the march, I can hear an absolute ruckus coming from the roadside tavern. Oh. I've got enough coin to pay for the damages. I guess I'm paying for the damages because I'm temperate, right? I wouldn't just, like, support my men in boozing. On the march. I'm not going to declare myself ruling by divine right. Instead, I'm going to kick this guy out. Yeah, we're kicking him out. I don't need any random zealous priest making problems for me, my soldiers, my family, really everybody. Take that. If I'm gonna go all... No, I think we're gonna finish this perk. When this perk finishes, we'll switch over. We'll use this to get the one that helps with control. I don't think we need it, but you never know. There is some control problems down here. Here, I think we would end up building... The cattle pastures are good, but hill farms are also good. I think we build the hill farms. Most likely. Seems about right. Okay, so my player heir is ready to marry his young wife. That's good. Send the proposal. Excellent. Definitely excellent. So he will end up... Yeah, this is going to split everything, right? Yes, we have a lot of sons. I mean, I don't know why he's not getting this. Right? Like, why would he not get this? Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Show Count Tuvko in at once. Tuvko. Your oaths are accepted, sir. Thank you very much for respecting the relationship between liege and servant. Nice quality. Okay. Give this inspiration, but I don't think we're gonna pay to make a box. We could hold court for the first time. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings, gesture for the first in line to approach. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne, obviously distracted. I call him to get his attention. Oh, my lord, I'm sorry, my lord. My village in Rama was hit by blight this year. We lost all of our crop and seed too. We have nothing, and we shall starve without help. Your service shall repay your debt. Give them funds to rebuild. Okay. Peasants pleased, popular opinion and less danger. If the fields are barren, you shall wield a sword. Huh. I think we will tell them that they are going to serve in the military if there's no food for the fields. My vassal Mare Matea can barely contain her rage, erupting. Something must be done about the Slovian outsider. Oh, who the hell are you talking about? Our nobility must be Bosnian. There is much to learn from other traditions. Okay. Bosnia or no, he is a loyal vassal. And Bosnia is a land of many people. I like this, I think, so we're gonna do this. Archbishop Harana steps forward solemnly. Lord Rama, my lord, Rama is a vital center of Christiani pilgrimage and worship. There is an agreement that such a holy place should wholly be administered by Gosti rather than laymen. Pass this land into Dead Danis's care for the good of the faith and the glory of God. Interesting, yet only you stand to benefit. That's absurd? This is literally absurd? No? Are you kidding me? I'm not giving you that land just because you asked for it. So we're at 3. Okay, bestow royal favor. Bestow royal favor. We're moving up towards 4, which is cultural acceptance. Okay, well, we're having a bit of hard time making the money we need in order to make the advancements we're hoping for. It's always difficult to make money at the beginning, but once we start getting some of these buildings out, it will happen more quickly. What positions are we holding? We need a caravan master. I mean, we have a personal champion. We'll lose them pretty soon because he's an old man. He's like 70, right? Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker, my library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I have recently acquired a tome on the Great Battle of the Catalonian Plains, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Let's attempt to translate the scroll. I think we're going to attempt to translate the scroll. Lessons from the past. Even with the help of the Dusky Glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. The scroll describes the Battle of Gaxi. Hanzin, commander of the Hanzin, commander of the Han, broke the enemy's spirit by having his men sing songs from the enemy's native kingdom of Chu. Commander Yang Yu of Chu escaped with a small force of loyal men, but in the end they were chased down and defeated. Study the battle. Focus on the translation. So study the battle gives us martial and learning for 20 years, and this gives us studying ancient texts for 20 years. I think I actually need the learning more than I need the extra point of martial, so we'll take the 2 learning. That's getting us a little closer to being able to transition out of martial finally. Great expedition to the west. For many years there have been rumors about a vast landmass to the west of Iceland. Still, no one has dared invest any sort of risky adventure. So history is being made by the Nords in the North Sea, and that is martial. So we're gonna take Serve the Crown, I think. Then we're gonna switch over. Is this where we want to be? Do we want to go over to stewardship? Alternatively, we could become a diplomat. Do family hierarch here. I mean, we could use befriend. It would help. Let's do diplomacy. I think that's what we're gonna do. I do not know what we're going to do about getting people to join holy orders. I mean, there are lots of pragmatic reasons to get our sons to become monks. It's good for them. They're provided for better as monks than they will be provided for in territory, and it will make out both of our 2 eldest sons stronger. It is the tradition. But we aren't particularly religious. I think we will get everybody who's willing to do it. Right? Like, I think we'll put everybody over who will, because as an organization, the church is really important to us, even if we're not actually faithful, like even if we don't believe in God in the literal sense. We do think the organization is generally useful and positive and good for our people and culturally important, right? Let's find you somebody who can teach you as a diplomat. Am I okay at that? I am. Sure, I'll do it myself. That seems fine. No hostages. You're still annoyed, that's fine. You want to be on the council, but I got no place for you. Oh, Caravan Master has died. We should probably just replace him. No, that's antiquarian. We don't need an antiquarian. We don't have the money for an antiquarian, but a Caravan Master we probably do need. I think the 32-year-old I think is best, so we'll get him in there. I think this will have to be the last try. What is this? Colorful talent. My son Volkmir, sitting on the throne, surrounded by spilled paint and pieces of canvas for the 3rd time this month. We will nurture his genius, of course we will. Of course we will. We're getting close to being able to build the hill farms here. If we look at where the hill farms end up, they get pretty good. Just wow. 2 failures like that in a row. Well, what can you do, right? Call to war. So you want us to go to war with this guy. This is like a peasant revolt. All right. I'll accept. Now, where is this peasant revolt? Way over there. Can he, like, do this on his own? He should be able to do this on his own. If it takes him more than a month or so, I'll send him my, my men-at-arms. Shouldn't be a problem though, right? Unless his troops are someplace far away because he's in a different war. Oh yeah, he is. In West Francia, he's in a war, yeah. Well, this is a long distance, but we'll do it. I mean, we should do it, right? Let's just raise our men-at-arms. Should be well enough. And we'll send them. Does mean that we're going to diminish money for a bit, but that's fine. I think our honor requires us to do this, so... He's coming back to fight it, so maybe he'll win before we get there, and it'll only be a small amount of money. So he's stronger than us still. But if I call in all my allies, I'm stronger than he is in his current position. I do want to do this. But I don't think I want to do it soon. Like, I don't want to do it right away. Oh, my mother has died. Well, I never knew you very well, Mother. Let's send this someplace where can... There we go. So, disband all. Click the victory. So we're fine. Hopefully we can quickly get ourselves back to where we need to be. 90 gold to drop another building. It's going to be good. It's going to be worth it. We're going to have problems, though. Oh, the colonization of Greenland has happened! So my second eldest son will also become a priest if I ask him. He's not particularly interested in anything. Pragmatically speaking, if I can get all my boys to become priests except for my eldest son, that might actually be for the best. He is betrothed to this 26-year-old French Catholic, giving me an alliance with this guy who I literally just fought for. I mean, that alliance is useful, but I do kind of want him to become a... And I never really wanted that to go through. If I do this, let's do it. I think it's right. I think all of our boys should be monks if possible. That ended our alliance, and I'm fine with that. Glory of Earth. There are, of course, always those who doubt my right to rule this land and claim I'm not its rightful ruler. Yet how can I gaze upon this land of mine and not see my connection to it? It is my realm too. I have a purpose as its master. Actually, I'm not sure what my purpose is. To protect and help my subjects, to bring glory to the realm and dynasty. I think it's to protect and help my subjects. To be fair, I think that's philosophically what we do believe. Let's grab the hill fort here. Not the hill fort, the hill farms here. Well, that conflict is over. And with that, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. It is very likely that we will be able to make all of our boys into monks. Let's hope that that isn't a mistake. So he's come of age. He's become something of a diplomat. That's good. If we look here, we can see that makes succession push a bit, but both of these two boys are probably going to become monks too. Hopefully he has a son that validates that option before long. I think he will, though. I don't think there's any reason to think that he won't have a son. She's zealous, so she won't convert. It's too bad. Do we do this? Do we do this? I think we do it. I think we do it. But I think we do it next time. I think today is not the day. We're going to try to go right in and siege down the war target. We're going to immediately invite our two allies to the war. We'll also negotiate a alliance with our nephew. Wait, no, it's our uncle, so our cousin. With that, we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me the next time that we are here with King Nikola as we once again go to war with Italy. I don't know why I thought it was France. Goodbye for now.